Alright, welcome guys again to my YouTube channel. And you all know that this channel is all about honesty and documentary about my trading journey. And in this video or in this episode, I'll be talking about the reasons I stayed with simple price action strategy and why the reasons why I stick with simple price action. Those textbook things they teach us when you start trading, you know them double tops, support and resistance, all those basic things that we call basics, but they are really actually for me, they are actually just they are the main trading. That is what that they are the oldest, like they are the boys. All right, they are just like how Bitcoin is the grandfather to all other cryptocurrencies. It's just the same way that simple price action is to all other concepts. All right, and this video, stay tuned because I'm going to be really giving you about 3 4 reasons to why I stick with simple price action. All right, no, in my trading, I really actually not have that, demon in trading. Everybody has that demon, all right, the thing they struggle with. And most people always say switching from strategies to strategies. If you ask every trader, they ask you what was the biggest problem, they always tell you switching from strategies to strategies. I didn't have that demon. Actually, since I started trading, the way I've been learning, the way I've been trading is the same way I've been trading to now. The only thing is I've been always refining and improving it. But it's just the simple textbook things, the things that we do, those support, resistance, trend lines, Fibonacci, basic things. And I'm going to be giving it to you the reasons why I stick there. And the number one reason to why I stick with simple price action strategy was simply as it was clarity and simplicity. Clarity and simplicity. It was very simple and it was very clear. Like there's nothing as hard as market reach a resistance, it drops down. How do you used to explain it whereby the roof is your resistance, the floor is your support. The floor holds you, the roof holds you from going up, and the floor holds you from gravity pushing you more downwards. It was simple. Like same thing as price reach a place is going to act as a gravity, the resistance will act as gravity that will pull it back down, and you enter on your trade. So it was very simple and clear. And also that's because that's why I started with. And since I started, my starting actually had good points, which was like my mentor actually warned us very well. Not mentor, my tutor actually warned us about switching strategies very well. And also I had that belief of jumping from one thing to another usually will not always help you. And it came from my own like my religious like background, because I heard of like priests and pastors always say they not be jumping from one church to another. So I just knew that that makes sense. True, something in trading, you should not be jumping from one strategy to another. So it really made much more sense for me when I started trading. So I didn't have that issue of changing switching strategies. Trust me, I didn't have that issue. I had my own problems. One of my problems that I have, probably I'll make a video for that one, was, but I'll just pick it out here for you guys, was patience was my demon. Like patience was my demon. Like to be patient like crazy, and discipline, those were my two demons. But switching strategies, it was not my demon. I didn't struggle with switching strategies. So because that reason, it was because it was clear and simple. It was clear and simple. That is the number one reasons. And trading doesn't get as easy as that. The more you make it simple, the more, because it's simple, you can repeat it over and over again without trying to, you know, just imagine the task that you wake up to in the morning and do that, the easiest task. All right, you wake up, you dress your bed. Dressing your bed is probably one of the easiest tasks. Because of that, you can always, for me, I always dress my bed. Because of that, you can always dress your bed with fine. It's as easy as that. Same thing with these strategies. Because they are very simple, you can repeat them over and over and over again. All right, you can repeat them over and over again. So it was very clear and simple. And number two reason is simply strong confirmation. Those things can never ever, they could always barely always fail you. Every checkout market just reacts on support and resistance. That is all. Whether I call it trend lines, whether I call it Fibonacci, it just reacts on support and resistance. They always have strong confirmation, especially in the higher time frame. Keyword here is the higher time frame. They always have strong confirmation on the higher time frame. And one of the people that really had very good impact in my trading was Dapolis. I don't know if you guys know him. Dapolis is one of the greatest, like not one of the good traders in Nigeria. So was really the one that really gave me that motive to always that trading, the price action and how strong they can always be, especially on the higher time frame. So one of the second thing was that they were always having strong confirmation, especially when it's on a higher time frame, 4 hour precisely. Guys, if you see a double top or a double bottom on the 4 hour, trust me, it's going to hold. Probably you see it on a 15 minute, 30 minutes, it's likely not going to hold. But on the 4 hour, trust me, guys, it's going to likely hold. So one of the second thing was a strong confirmation. They always gave strong confirmations. They were always much. And why I didn't earlier, why I didn't, sorry, that's wrong, earlier, that's the wrong English. Why I didn't take it earlier, that the strong confirmation was because of I was always on a lower time frame, like it's 15, 30 minutes. And because I was on my impatience, I couldn't always take it to the 4 hour, because 4 hour was like, how can I wait for 4 hour double top? But guys, trust me, they always make a lot of sense, especially the candlesticks too. All right, everything on the higher time frame on price action usually just have strong confirmation. And the number three reasons to why I stick to its simple price action was risk management was easier. The number three thing was risk management was for easier there, because guys, tell me, if you reach a support zone, sorry, if you reach a support zone and you take a trade, it's simple to just keep your stop loss below the support zone. You know, that's the basic price. That's what everybody trades. You keep your stop loss below the previous zone or below previous structure. So risk management was always much easier in price action. Sorry, guys. So risk management was always much easier there, and that is why I stick with. That's one of the third reason I stick with simple price action. Simple price action. It was that risk management was always easier. If I took a trade on the resistance, I know very well I just keep my stop loss above the resistance zone. And on the fourth one, sorry guys, I have my journal here where I write everything I'm going to be saying in area of my video. I jot them down to show you how serious I am with my channel and with you guys too. So the number four thing I why reason I stick with simple price action was simply it works on all instruments. It works on all instruments. I used to see guys who say, and I don't always understand those guys, those traders that used to say, uh, study one pair, like use one pair, trade it, only study one pair. Because for me, my strategy pretty much worked. Like simple price action works, not my strategy. Price action is my style. I use my model, but it's also there for everybody. So it's not as if me that invented it. Price action works in every instrument. Every instrument. Price guys, give me rice charts right now, and I'll analyze rice charts, and I'll give you the direction of rice charts. So I do it. I'll pick up cotton probably. I just want to know, just go around. Nothing's going on in the pairs I'm watching. I go out to cotton and all of just random things people trade and try to analyze and see what goes on. And it actually always plays out. So the simple thing was that the one of the reasons was that it works on all instruments. It works on forex, it works on currencies, it works on indices, one of the synthetics, it works on stock, it works on commodity, US oil price action works everywhere. That's why I don't have a five like a pair I trade, because people used to say that thing. I don't used to understand that thing. Just find a strategy, study the strategy. You should master the strategy, the model, not like a pair. I don't know if you can really master a pair. Honestly, I don't. I know pairs are different, but the differences are usually in the way they move, like in their speed, the timing. The differences are usually in speed and timing, like what time they move very well, what speed they move, and also what affects them, what doesn't affect them. But if it's strategy wise, I believe your strategy should be able to play out every way in every page. Just like probably you choose to only trade one, maybe because of you, that's your discipline, that's what you want. All right, for me, that is the difference I see in when they say trade one pair. I think when your mastery, I know like something like um gold. I know gold moves very well in New York session most times. It moves very well in New York session, and what again? That's the timing, and then the speed. It's very fast. Gold is very fast in moving. So let's say you get in here, you can always hit TP within few hours, few minutes, or whatever kind of trader you are. But let's say a pair like AUD moves very slow. It moves very well during London and also Asian session, but it moves very slow. You could enter a trade today before you hit to TP, it can be taking like about next day to the next day. So that's really the differences I usually see in like a pair being matching a pair. I just believe that differences are usually in that timing, what moves them, what affects them, what news affect them, what news doesn't affect them. Not really in the strategy, like this the model. Price action works everywhere. That's the thing, and that's the first reason to why I choose to trade price action. Simple. Then the fifth reason is that it works on all time frame. Yes, guys, 1 minute time frame strike fraction works. If you see double top, or just that, the higher the time frame, the more stronger the conferences are. But it works on all time frame. It works on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, on the 30 minute. But what I usually advise is that try to always use the top down analysis to let it guide you down to uh to the lower time frame in which you're going to be taking the trading. So guys, those are the 5 reasons to why I stick to simple price action. Nothing other than that. It's that it is very easy to use. I mean, it's that's what they teach everybody. Like, it's so easy, but a lot of people used to think. See, let me tell you. Let me put something out there. You know, usually want something very difficult, complex. We're always looking for secret. Actually, in this our human life, we're always looking for secret. So we're always looking for those complex things. ICT is very complex. It's more complex. Not it's very complex. It's more complex than simple price action. SMC is more complex than simple price action. But we're always looking for that complex thing. It's hard to just sit down and say, so wait, so you just wait market to reach the support, look for double top, then you enter your trade. Ah, that looks so easy. That cannot make me win. It should have to be something secret. It has to be some secret. So this is one of the things. These are the things that made me just stick with price action. I found this earlier on as I was going in life. I found out that even the people that I admire, that's what they're trading. The people I admire, I'll list them out: Jeffrey Benson, Harvey Forex, Dapo Willis, Kojo Forex. These are the people I look up to today to be like. And check them out. They all trade just simple price action. They all trade just those normal double tops, rejection, candlesticks, chart patterns. That's all they look at. That is all they look at. So thank you very much, guys, and like, subscribe to my channel, and also comment. I really want people to be commenting, because commenting that's how I can engage with you people. Apart from me making a video, the way I can engage more with you is when you comment. I can also reply your comment. You better start commenting now, because the find this channel is going to be a big one, and I'm going to be having a lot of thousands of comments. Probably I won't be able to answer you at that time, because that will be a lot of work for me. So thank you very much, guys, for staying up to this point, and peace out, and see you next week, next time.